Rogues Point, the last of them to be placed in there. Starter Paddy Powell has the button. They're ready for action. Third leg of the quaddie. Very wide leg it is. They're off. Minor Addiction, the first of them, away from Mong Con, Merit Magic. And also pushing up just behind them is Northern Ruler shortly after the starters. Rogues Point comes over. And also rushing forward there is Heaps of Moolah as they settle down. So Mong Con in front, from on the outside, Merit Magic. Pushing up Heaps of Moolah. Rogues Point planted wide though. Minor Addiction back inside of those. A length just a midi being followed in a very compacted field by Without Reg on the inside. Northern Ruler with the rider having to stand up into the irons there and ease back. Superiorised trails 3 wide. A length and a half away the stayer Red Dwarf, followed on the outside Dancing Jack. Then King Cashew, who's over on the fence, well back to Tibetan Black. And last of all completed at the 550, and Mong Con led the way by 3/4. Running second is Merit Magic as they approach the point of the home turn. Rogues Point had to do it a bit tough in running. Behind them waiting for the get out is Minor Addiction. Strung up for the moment though. Without Reg got a beautiful inside run though, as Minor Addiction rolled away from the fence to take advantage of a gap. Just a minute joined in as well. There followed down the outside Dancing Jack, Red Dwarf as well as Northern Ruler. Without Reg, who got the beautiful run on the inside, went to a clear lead from Mong Con. Just a minute. Red Dwarf is coming. Without Reg on the insides in front though. It's Without Reg and it'll cling on. Without Reg won it by about a half a length. Red Dwarf now tight for third between Just a Midi, Mong Con. Won't be much in that. Then Minor Addiction and Dancing Jack, followed home by Heaps of Moolah, King Cashew, Northern Ruler. Then Tibetan Black completed back there in the field. Rogues Point, Merit Magic. And, well, the market got it absolutely spot on. 3.90 out to 6 as Superiorised and pulled up after going past the post. Punters always seem to know. Without Reg, Geordie Turner took advantage of Minor Addiction coming away from the fence at that vital stage. As vital as Minor Addiction came off and went for the run between horses, Warwick left the rail and Without Reg, which was trailing it, pounced upon that run, drove through and was able to go on and win the race from Red Dwarf. Mong Con might be third, but it's close with Just a Midi. Without Reg takes out race number 7. Second of the war chance to win here today at Belmont Park out of a Bletchley Park mare, Movie Queen, trained by Reese Radford. Geordie Turner got back. Bit of a messily run race at times, with a few planted wide and running, couldn't get across, speed on then off. But it was the rails run that Geordie Turner got when Minor Addiction came out in front of it there, left that posse, that he capitalised and was able to go home and win. So 5 scores, 2, Red Dwarf, the stayer, first up. Good fresh run, first outing for Holly Palmer, second home. And 10, Mong Con, Natasha Faithful, clinches third in front of Just a Midi. 5-2-10-1, a long neck and a head. Margins in 125.65. Not sure what's happened to Superiorised there, but young Taj Dyson eased the horse down just after they'd gone past the post. It was a couple of furlongs behind the others. So the market, it always gets it right, doesn't it, one way or the other? $3 out to $6 there. There wasn't a dime for Superiorised, who'd been in some form, but clearly the horse ran according to the drift. Okay, the next event of the day, last on the card, 5 Stock Taker comes out there. It's engaged to run here on Saturday. Stumble's expected to go around tomorrow at Northam. Another of the scratchings there in the last, and Flicker's Chance, they're going to try and ride more prominently with the blinkers on first up as we go down to the yard. And Scotty's there, and certainly a little bit of luck goes a long way in racing, doesn't it, mate?
It certainly does, and I can see Taj Dyson having a chat to Michael Heaton too, so we'll get an update on Superiorised, but it's Reese Radford with the jockeys here, and Without Reg, it's always story time when we get to talk to you, Reese, because this is the horse that gave you that neck brace. Tell us what happened.
Yeah, he certainly did. I just went out on the track one morning, and horses, when they feel well, they do silly things, and he went out one day and said he'd cop this race, and yeah, I copped it.
Is he normally a hard horse to deal with?
He's usually right to deal with, but no, riding is a trick at home. Yeah, he's all right galloping and stuff, but when you try and keep him going slow, that's where it gets tricky.
Did you have to do much with him since the 7 days, since he was here last Wednesday?
Not a great deal. Not much compared to your normal horse. No, not really.
Come into it today thinking that you were the horse to beat?
Yeah, I think so. We mapped to get the good run, and we got it, and we got a gun run too. So, yeah, very pleasing.
Can he go on with it now? Can he win another couple?
I think so. I've got a little bit of a rap for the horse. He does do a lot wrong. So, if he can sort his head out a little bit better and he'll get better with a bit of age. No, I think there's definitely a few more there.
What about Comfort Me? I heard that he's gone out to the paddock.
Yeah, he's had a spell, or he's on spell. He just seems to have a little bit of a virus at the moment, so we'll just abandon ship and come back, hopefully at Christmas time.
How much longer in the neck brace for you?
If we're lucky, 2 weeks tomorrow.
Fingers crossed for you.
Yeah, thank you.
There's Reece Radford here after the victory without Reg, and Geordie Turner, the successful rider.
Yes, Geordie, was only beaten a breath last start, went one better today. Talk us through the straight there. You seem to get the right run at the right time.
Yeah, he actually didn't jump as well as I would have liked. Sort of dawdled out the machines, but at the end that sort of helped. He was able to settle and come back to me. He's had some trouble over racing at times, and once the run's opened, yeah, it was a great win.
Blinkers came off last start. It really seems like now 1,400 metres, as we just saw then, it's right up his alley.
I think because he settled so well, and the other day I reckon I went a bit early. I reckon he should have won, but yeah, I pressed the go button a bit early the other day, and today it all worked out well.
What'd you make of Carolee Rocks earlier in the day? Beaten favourite, but looks a really smart filly.
She is a nice horse in the making. They went just too hard for her, sort of ran her off her legs. She sort of wobbled around the corner, but she'll be better next preparation.
All right, well done here.
Thanks.
There's Jordan Turner and Reece Radford. And Michael, we'll get a first-hand word from you. Taj Dyson had a chat about Superior Eyes.
Yes, just didn't seem the same horse. He said that he's trucking along in running, and he copped a big bump as well at the corner where you could see his hind end just veer out slightly there. So he pulled up pretty quick, but he seemed to be sound and everything seemed okay when he trotted back in. So hopefully everything's all good there, but he had a tough run in transit as well. I think he was 4 wide, which probably didn't help either.
Well, hopefully all's well with him, and it's congratulations to Reece Radford and connections with Without Reg. They're taking out race number 7 here. It's 5, 2, 10 and 1 after race number 7.
And I'm sure they'll have a place for you too. Ooh, anyone that needs what they want and doesn't want what they need, I want nothing to do with. And to do what I want and to do what I please is first on my to-do list. But every once in a while I think about her smile, one of the few things I do miss. But baby, I've got to go. Baby, I've got to know. Baby, I've got to prove it. And I'll see you when you get there. But I'm going on.